Hello, and welcome to Kloeker's Education Foundation, where we provide quality content for amazing teachers and students. If you're joining us from our previous video on economic resources, welcome back. If this is your first time, we're glad you're here. This is our Intro to Business series, and this video dives into the private enterprise system. Let's dive in. We have two objectives within this lesson. That is to A, discuss the characteristics of a private enterprise system, and to discuss the freedoms that exist in a private enterprise system. So let's talk about the characteristics. You might be thinking, so what? But let me introduce you to Sam. Sam runs a senior picture business as her own venture as an entrepreneur. Sam is also a senior who will charge to use her photography skills and take senior pictures for other students. She's considering to expand into other areas of photography, but is it worth it? What are your thoughts? What other areas could she expand into? The possibilities are nearly endless, and her freedom is an example of free enterprise. Economic systems must answer what goods will be produced, what services will be produced, how will these goods and services be produced, and for whom will these goods and services be produced for. In a private enterprise system, questions are answered by individuals and businesses, not by the government. Some characteristics of private enterprise are freedom in the marketplace, private property, limited government involvement and regulation, competition between businesses, profit motive, and a price-directed system. There are some disadvantages to private enterprise, such as unemployment, poverty, and an unequal distribution of wealth. Let's talk about some of the economic freedoms that exist in a private enterprise system. Economic freedoms include the freedom to choose, freedom to own, use, buy, and sell private property, and the freedom to compete between businesses and between consumers. There are some limits to freedom in a private enterprise system. One cannot possibly buy everything ever made. Personal choices may stop a consumer from purchasing one good or another. Laws may limit what is put into the market or what you're allowed to purchase. And of course, taxation. So let's take these principles and apply it to a situation we might be familiar with. Think about examples of private enterprise you see every day. How do these examples illustrate private enterprise? How does the private enterprise system help people and companies in your area? Let's take these ideas and these principles and apply them to a situation so that we can continue to develop strong ethics and character in business through the gray zone. There is massive unequal distribution of wealth in private enterprise between companies that do very well and companies that struggle, and between individuals who do very well and those that struggle. Companies are not required to give to charity in the United States or share their profits with anyone outside the company. What do you think about this? Turn and talk to your neighbor. Are there any in your local community? Are there any unequal distributions of wealth in your local community that you see and notice? That wraps up our lesson for today, ladies and gentlemen. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. For more content, check us out on Teachers Pay Teachers, YouTube, Rumble, and the Kloeker Education Foundation website. Our next lesson on government and business relations is just a click away. I'll see you there.